about like the current state of battle rap and like what a transition maybe it would be to have um, battles over beats. Now I don't know how I've seen that King of the Dot recently did that whole rundown with that. I have seen a little bit of clips from it. It looked really cool, and then we've seen um, guerrilla warfare there, um, which was also really good. The big layout on everything, though, is I would really like to see it go and be advanced, and push like a line of being more, because I feel like acapella battles are fire, right? But I think I would really like to see some of these guys if they could rap over beats. If this could be like a genuine thing that could be a change or an alter for it all. Maybe that I mean that could be a possibility. Okay, okay. Um, I feel like there's a lot of cool recipes to rapping over beats that that there's not in acapella battles, and vice versa. There's a lot of on both sides. I don't think that acapella battle should be done with, right? I'm not saying that, but I do think that there needs to be some sort of shift, right? Because there's like the system is not, I wouldn't say broken, but there's like a lot of like creativity around what's going on, but it's being hindered because people need to get paid, right? They got to get paid. I get it. Um, but we got as like I now I'm not in battle rap like that anymore. This is just an outside looking in. As league owners though, and I've been a league owner, it's hard to make money back on a lot of stuff, and it is our job to make money, right? But as an artist, how many times are we booking somebody and are they getting promoted, right? Are they promoting the brand? What that's booking them is is there a layout on how great it really could be? Um, where are we taking battle rap from this point? Because we've seen all the leagues that are popping up now, and I think it's still alive very much. Don't get it twisted. But do we need to see some sort of change other than acapella battles to even the fields? Um, content creators are the biggest DJs now. I will agree that with that, bro. Um, but I do think that the content of the layout and idea of it all is like I want to see people get ahead, right? I want to see the artists get ahead, and but I do want to see where people um, are tested. So I think I feel like okay, we're not saying Murder Mook, right? We're not saying Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux would be really tight to see him battle over beat. Not gonna lie, but we could just use somebody. Let's just use the Source for instance, right? We know that the Source's acapella battles and over beat battles could easily be dope. Um, Mike Masters is talking. I'm assuming he's referring to the topic that I'm speaking on, which is battle rap shit. Um, so yeah, like I said, the big argument or my big argument behind it all. Oops, there we go. Uh, is where can it take? Where can it go from this point? What are we really gonna see in the value of rapping or beat? So we get the Source to battle somebody over beat, or Ilmac to battle somebody over beat, and the other person that can't rap over beats is terrible. Does that make that guy a bad rapper? But what if the other guy that raps over beats is better over beats, but not as good a cappella? He hasn't figured out the transition because both, not everybody. I mean, let's be real. We don't want to hear Disaster rap on beats. Not that he can't, but normally you probably don't want to. But like, let's just say that we book them and it's a little cheaper. But if you book an artist, right, and this is where battle rap's kind of broken. You book somebody, they believe that they're at a certain level that they don't need to promote and brand and build behind what they're doing. And like for me as an artist, bro, when I step in and I do music or I battle or whatever, I'm just promoting it the whole time. Now, I used to not have cameras and all this other stuff, right? But that's a big argument, bro. It's like, yo, can we just use our phones? Yes, it's 2025. Even back when it was 2013, we could have used our phones then and still promoted it. But the artists still need to promote with the promoter to make this even. So this is where battle rap gets broken, because if I book a Calico and it costs me $4,000 or whatever, this is just an example. How do I get the 4,000 back? Can I get the people in the door to watch that battle? Maybe not every person. That might be partially my fault, but it also goes because of the fact that that artist doesn't bring the people. Yes, you're tight. Yes, you have an internet following, but on the streets, it's a different value. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a huge difference. Like, come on, bro. We can't, as creators, because at the end of the day, a league owner is a content creator. They're just the boss of this content shit. They love running this shit. They get these battles. They and a lot of them in battle rap are battle rap related people, or battlers or artists, people that have been involved in the culture for years, decades, long time. So, like, let's break down the brass tacks of it all. Why can we not get more people ahead? Why can we not put the guys that are cutting the checks? If I'm getting cut $1,000 to rap, all right, over there, and it's 3 rounds of whatever the time limit is, I'm there promoting all the way until the day of the battle. Then the day after the battle, whether I win or lose, I'm promoting the entire time. I'm creating content around the base. Why can't we encourage the other artists out there to do the same thing? That's a huge argument, bro. And I look at it, man, like, how do we make money from it? How do we get the money back, right? Where do we get this money from? I'm going to jump into some of what people are saying right now. Give me 1 second. How do we get this money back from it? We don't normally. It's hard. Pay-per-views sell okay, but not crazy. I know they don't sell crazy. URL might be able to make 100 grand or something on it, but most leagues are not going to make that. And the thing is that as league owners or content creators, we max out every time. We max out the thing. It's like, I don't understand the concept, right? So if you have an Instagram, a TikTok, a Kick, a Twitch, a fucking YouTube, you should be on every one of those outlets promoting every single day, or every time you can promote something or something new comes out. We should be, as creators, that's what we have to do to make the money. So now I have to make content out of something that you're not really even interested in making content out of, and it's just you show up and get paid and you smile on my face, you're like, you're my friend type shit. I've seen a lot of the other side of it, and because I spent years doing it during the Mecca. So now there's so much more money in it. There's so much more money being asked of the people that are throwing the events. So we got to get to the bottom of that. And we're going to maybe get some more people speaking about it sooner than later on here. I definitely want to touch more topics on battle rap. It's something I've been a part of for years, and I'm definitely going to grab on it. So let's see what they got to say here. Yeah, every artist deal with the issue, no correction. You're right. Ticket sales are way different compared to views. They are. You're right, because you could have somebody out there with, excuse me, like, 2 million fucking followers on TikTok, but they can only bring 30 people to the venue. And that's not really a lot, bro. Because like 7 of them, he wants to get in for free. That's like the kind of shit you deal with. You're like, bro, I got to make money here, right? It's a business. It's not like, I'm not like fucking rich. I'm doing this because I love this shit, not because I have to. And that's where battlers and artists get very, very, very shit fucked up. Like, we do need artists as content creators. We need artists. And as artists, you need the people that are going to pay you the money. Whoever's going to give you the check is the person that's important, right? But you got to build network relationships and bonds with people. So that's a big factor. Danny V, we threw a show with him in Fresno. Both shows sold out, bro. The first show sold out in 2 days, bro. He's a guy that has a big viral following here on the West Coast on TikTok and shit. We didn't know how it was going to go. We just took a chance on it. Fuck it. It maxed out on both days. We had to book a second day, and it sold out just as quick, couple days. Then we had, I think, 20 tickets on each day at the door that you could get, and there's people lined up that had to get turned away, bro, because it was at capacity. So that's a prime example, bro. Like, you can take those chances, but 9 times out of 10, battle rappers are very spoiled, bro. You got to figure they went through a whole era of, like, caffeine and all this, like, COVID money and things that were going, and now everybody thinks that everyone just has that money forever. Yes, we did. Yes. We threw both of them. Yes. Go back and look at the post. You can see Born Evil's tagged in both of those and the collaborators. I feel like we get motion. We got to keep it solo, even with offers. Just ignore it because you won't get paid. You deserve. You gotta work towards the last thing. Like battlers, you gotta work towards creating a good connection with genuine people, and it starts at the guy that's gonna cut you the check. Genuine believes in you, and the last thing you ever want to do, bro, is bite the hand that feeds you, especially when it's someone that believes in who you are as an artist. I'm going to leave it there. We'll see you on the next